So a couple days ago, there was a clip that started to go viral around on Twitter as this girl posted a video of herself talking about how unsafe video games can be for girls. And it did not it did not go the way that she expected it to go in terms of the reception that she got to it. Now, I'm going to show the clip at first, and then we're going to discuss a little bit more. The clip is a couple minutes long, but I really have to show all of it just so you can understand and get with the real basis of, what we're going to talk about and cover about in this video when it comes to this clip. And there's also been a few developments about this story as well.
She wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not, nor has it ever been, a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage in gaming. I shouldn't have to play a game where all I say is hi and the whole game is thrown and I'm in hell for the next 40 minutes because men are being emotional about it. That is not normal, and that's not how the old COD days were, because I promise you, as a man, you have never had somebody throw on the basis of your gender. That doesn't happen. You can say it happens. You're lying. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's such a common thing in the comments of my videos. You guys want to be oppressed so bad that you'll look at a man calling me telling me he's going to tell me to get back in the kitchen and say it's not a woman thing and say that happens to you too. It doesn't. There's a reason that historically male-dominated spaces are known for being toxic and unsafe. That goes for gaming, that goes for sports. Any male-dominated space is a bad one. That's not me being sexist. That is me saying there is an inherent issue with the way that you guys have your locker room talk that makes everybody else feel unsafe. I don't know how you could possibly find it fun to make other people feel unsafe. No woman is asking men to make gaming a safe space with sunshine and rainbows and everything, but could you please be normal? Because I want to be able to enjoy playing the game without my life being threatened, without my body being threatened, because I'm existing as a woman. And men are the ones making it unsafe. And I do not care if you feel targeted by me saying men, or if you feel attacked by me saying men. You are part of the problem. If you feel attacked by that, you're part of the problem. If you say just mute them, you're part of the problem. If you sit there and let them say that to me and you don't intervene, you are part of the problem. Because I have a lot of male friends, normal male friends, who don't say slurs and don't threaten people and just play like normal. I understand it's not all men. But if you are not one of the men doing this, it is entirely on you to help stop the men who are. If you don't understand that and you don't understand power imbalances and gender hierarchy, it's not my place to teach you. I'm not your mother. I'm not your teacher. Close the game for 5 minutes and educate yourself. But stop making this a bad experience for everybody else who's just trying to play the game.
So that right there is the clip of her, talking about how, the gaming space itself is unsafe for women. Now, when it comes to me and what I think of the clip, I think that 10% of the clip, like around 10-20% of the clip, she's 100% right. Like, when it comes to just 10 to 20% of it, I kind of understand her. When it comes to, some dudes going a little bit too far when it comes to certain things that they say online. Like, I think that telling that you're going to rape someone is completely, to me, that's just like taking it to the whole nother level. But when it comes to everything else in general, like she talks about how the gaming community is mostly a male-dominated space. And it's not just mostly a male-dominated space, it is a male-dominated space, and it has been for a long time. And one thing that I don't like that she said in that video is that, like, oh, you can't compare it when it comes to, girls and you saying that, you as a man have been shit-talked or talked badly against. It's just different for us women. It's like, it may be different, but at the same time, it still happens to us dudes. It happens to dudes not just because, that we're dudes. If you have a funny sounding voice, if for whatever reason the person that you're talking to in that game, no matter what it may be, they find out something different about you, whether it's your skin color, whether you are slightly overweight, whether you were really skinny, whether you're a certain nationality, or doesn't matter, whatever, you have a disability, you will be made fun of. 100% just because you're a woman doesn't exclude you from being made fun of. And like I said, when it comes to rape, I think that, that's going a bit too far. But when it comes to, if someone in your lobby is starting to shit talk you because you're a woman, you're not special in any way possible. It happens all the time. Me, myself, throughout the years, I have had so many people say such terrible shit to me. Such terrible fucking things, horrible things, to the point where I'm just like sitting there, I'm just like, I can't with this. Like, I have gotten in arguments and I've had people say terrible things to me, and I'm a dude. I'm a white guy. I'm just a normal dude. Like, there's nothing really all that special about me. Honestly, when it comes to, if you have to look at me, I just look like a normal, regular guy. But I will still have gotten so much toxic shit said towards me. And you know what I've done? I just muted them. Or I got off the game. Sometimes it's gotten too much. I'll just be like, yeah, no, not today. I'll keep playing tomorrow. But you know what? I've gotten off. I've muted them. I've blocked them. That's it. And saying that, like, oh, if you're the person who's saying that, you know, just mute them, just block them, that you're the problem, well, what else do you want people to do? Unfortunately, when it comes to stuff like this, now I'm not saying that things shouldn't change and that, yeah, you should feel somewhat safe. And I feel like her saying it's unsafe, that's kind of the wrong word to say. I think it's more uncomfortable, because to me, when you're in an unsafe environment, is where someone can like actually physically hurt you. Where a lot of this stuff, when people are saying stuff, a lot of the times it's more of just you feeling uncomfortable with what these people are saying towards you. So I don't know about using the word unsafe. I'd say it's definitely more towards like, you know, you being uncomfortable with the certain things that they are saying. And you know what? It would be great to have a world where people don't say terrible things towards you. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. No, it's not. We live in a world where people are going to say horrible shit. And when it comes to video games and when it comes to internet in general, people can't say what they say online in person. There's no way. They cannot. They know that they can't do it, which is why they do it. They do it on video games and online because they know that they can get away with this. That's why people do it. So if you don't like it, you just kind of have to stay away from it. And if you don't want to stay away from it, well, the best thing you can do is mute them. That's the only thing you can do. And like I said, I've done it in the past. I play League every once in a while. I don't play often, and I'm not good at it. I suck at League. I've said this like multiple times on like whenever I've streamed, or I think I've said it in a couple videos as well. I suck ass at League. I'm trash. Really trash. But I somewhat enjoy the game. I like to enjoy it every once in a while. I mostly play TFT. TFT, I play all the fucking time because I love that. But when it comes to actual League, like not ARAM, because ARAM I do play more often. When it comes to actual Summoner's Rift, even in normals, all ranked, no matter what it is, I have had terrible shit said towards me. Terrible shit. You know what I've done? I just muted it. I muted them. I muted chat. That's what I've done. And I've just kept playing. And after that game, there's been times where I'm just like, yeah, that's it. That's me done for the day. That's happened to me so many times. I've got terrible fucking things said to me. But you don't hear me making out videos and crying about it and saying about it. And the response for her, she did not get the response that she wanted to. Like, just look at some of these replies. And I mean, a lot of these replies are somewhat like understandable. And a lot of it is what I've already touched on about how like, hey, the community is what it is. It's toxic. It's going to be like that. That's just how it is. And this one right here, I agree with so much by this person, that Star Wars girl, is that this person states that the most toxic industries are fashion and beauty, both female-dominated spaces. She ain't lying about that. Some of the most toxic spaces in the world are female-dominated. It's not just dudes. Like, she's coming out here saying that, like, men are terrible and that men are making gaming an unsafe space. I'm sorry. But I have interacted with a lot of girls throughout my life, and I have met some girls, some women, who are horrible people. Horrible people. They are toxic as fuck. And they're even worse than coming out and saying things in front of your face. You know what? I'd rather someone say terrible shit in front of my face than be completely nice and friendly with me and then say shit behind my back. So you're making it out like it's only men who are toxic. Nah, girl, women are toxic too. You're toxic as well. You are. You wanna know why? Because after you posted this video, another video of you on a Twitch clip got reposted. And it's not nice at all.
No, it's over, Ina. It's over. Like, if I were to have a boy, we better pray to God that he's gay. We better start indoctrinating him day one. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight son.
it makes so much sense about the type of video that she made. And I'm very surprised at the end of her original video that she said, I understand that it's not all men. Because to me, she seems like that one of those angry feminist women who are just like, kill all men deserve to die, blah, 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 whatever it is. Because the way that she was gone on that video, saying that if she had a straight male son, that she wouldn't want him. She would decide. That's horrible. That's horrible to even think that way. In any way possible. That's disgusting. That you'd want to force him into being something, that you want to force him into being gay or trans. And you know what's even funny? It's her saying that, like, making it out like she'd rather have a gay son. Do you know how toxic some gay dudes are? You're making it out like just because someone's gay, they're such a nicer No. I've had many different friends and acquaintances throughout my life. I may not seem like it. I may seem like a hermit, but I did work in hospitality for a long time. I did go to university as well for a few years. So I have met many different people in many different spaces, and I have met many people in the gay community. And I will tell you right now, the gay community can be just as fucking bad. It is horrible. They're fucking divas. They're literally divas. And you're making it out like it's No. But like I said at the start of this video, there has been a development in this whole entire story. This girl has now been banned on Twitch. Good. 100 fucking %. After what she said in that clip, the last clip that I showed, no one, like, that is a type of hate speech. 100 fucking %. That is a type of hate speech. That is hateful content, and you should not be saying that kind of stuff on Twitch whatsoever. And I saw someone reply into like that video originally on Twitter saying like, oh, it's just a joke. Well, then if what she said on her Twitch clip is just a joke, then what every other dude said to her is also just a joke. But I mean, was it really? I don't think it was whatsoever. But I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about this down below. I think that when it came to her original video of what she said, I feel like she could have worded it so much better, but she just said it in the most terrible way. Like I said, when it comes to guys saying that like they want to rape women, yeah, I can agree with you on that. That's a bit too far. But I think you also went a little bit too far. Your video could have been 30 seconds long and saying like, hey, guys, let's tone down the toxicity in the gaming community just a little bit. And then I would have agreed with you. But that's it from me. Peace out.